What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to Orwell. The full game is out as of today, so we now have access to Chapter 2. So grumpy old man Meroka, working for the man, is going to log in and return to his duties, I guess. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. You're so nice, looking after the people like this. It's so good of us to look after the people. And I got a bunch of chiefs because now the game suddenly realizes I completed Chapter 1. So, we got this at the end of the last level. This is kind of literally where it logs you out. It's kind of after I hit stop recording. So, you get a kind of an end of day summary. So, in case you needed to get up to speed, in case you skipped those 2 videos, Cassandra Watergate was charged with a criminal attack against a police officer. The case was closed. They said the official line on it was lack of evidence. There were rumors that her parents, her very, very, very rich parents, intervened. She is an artist. She used to work for her parents. She's in a relationship with her lawyer, which is kind of weird. That seems like the sort of person you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with, but whatever. And she's joined an activist group, which is a little extreme in their ideals from the government's perspective, at any rate. And she may have a potentially dangerous personality. Who knows? We need more thorough investigation by law enforcement. And during a instant messaging with Juliet KERRINGTON, they kind of basically admitted that, yeah, she did the attack. So now we have the evidence to arrest her. But while this occurred, there was another terrorist attack. Oh yeah, there was a terrorist attack at the start. That's why we were looking into her. But she didn't do the terrorist attack. She can't have done the terrorist. She probably hasn't done the terrorist attack because she was in custody when the second one happened. So let us find out where we were. In a place where there is no darkness, only light. Oh, welcome back. Hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors. They wish to continue the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you've extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that GOLDFELS is an important member of Thought, so we have clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that GOLDFELS is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you've already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. And bing, there he is on there. I guess if he has a profile picture, that's somebody we can get information on, right? I was kind of wondering, as like last time, they were like, hey, there are other people involved in the case, but you couldn't really compile information on them. And I guess you can only compile information on people you are, I suppose, authorized to compile information on. So I wonder if this episode is mostly going to center around GOLDFELS here, or if we're going to still be looking at Cassandra at all. So, we know GOLDFELS is a member of a group called Thought. That's about it. That's about all we got. And we know he's connected to Cassandra. Cassandra Watergate, co-member of Thought, is a contact. Let's head up the reader. What is likely to happen? Well, let's check the news. Let's read the news first. See what's in the papers today. Connection between the Bonton bombings evident, given the fact that the authorities received exactly the same poem when both attacks occurred. So that probably helps tie them together. Bonton, the bombing that occurred at Stelligan University seemed to be connected to the attack of Freedom Plaza earlier this week. This is the conclusion of the police division who is investigating the cases. In both assaults, a similar explosive device created with pure malevolence appears to have been used, police spokeswoman Steele said. The letters received prior to the assault seem to support this suspicion. While their meaning is still puzzling investigators, according to rumours, people have been theorising the number of standards might represent the number of bombings, which in turn raises the question whether there might be another one yet to occur. We understand that some people jump to this conclusion, but there's no good reason to believe this, Steele answered when confronted with this theory during a press conference. Meanwhile, Stelligan University has declared that normal operation cannot continue under the circumstances, so they'll be closing the doors. The university has also put a special front page to pay their respects to the assault's victims. See above image. Okay. Right, that didn't give us any information. Is anything new on Cassandra's timeline? Probably not, since she's in custody. She probably doesn't get access to Facebook in jail. That probably doesn't happen. So, Thought, user GOLDFELS. We have... That's not him. I'm going to go on a limb and say that's probably not him. I mean, it's all we got for now, but if I put this on there, he's going to be like, are you sure that's him? I don't think that's what he... That's my guy is going to be like, I don't think that's what he looks like. I know he is. Because I did go back and play through episode 1 with another account, just to see how things played out. And one of the... What was it? It's Cassandra's location on her timeline. Or was it her portfolio, in fact, wasn't it? It was something like that. I think it may have been a timeline, actually. Somewhere wherever you get her location. Place of residence, NA. I think it was there. Yeah, you could drag and drop that on there. I didn't last time because I was like, that's blatantly wrong, that's not useful information, let's not do that. But I did try doing that the second time through, and my man popped up at the top saying, yeah, do you genuinely believe that? Because that's not helpful and you're going to be confusing and ruining the case if you genuinely are going to give us this kind of information. So... probably that's not GOLDFELS, but we literally don't have anything to go on. Other than, well, he wrote episode 1. Can we have a look at this? There is a German folk song called The Thoughts Are Free. Okay, well, that is a pretty convincing link to the bombings, because, I mean, we caught this last time, to be fair, but it wasn't relevant to anything at the time. Actually, to be fair, I would have said it probably was relevant to something at the time, because we got the stanzas of the song after the first attack, and then this was on the blog. Not conclusive evidence, but, you know, it links. And I don't think the song being sent to the authorities twice makes it any more or less of a link. I think it certainly confirms it, but it's still the link. The letter, we are right, it seems. So, yeah, okay, we got that. When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. That's why I created this blog. What's that going down? Creator of a blog called The Thought. Oh, right, so by the article it is his admission that he created The Thought. So that's, yeah. He created The Thought, he likes that song, and that song was sent to the authorities. Pretty good evidence to begin with. So the first 2 bits we found out about this guy. The Thought, an activist group with the same name as this blog. Oh, right, I see. Because the activist group has the same name as the blog doesn't mean they're connected. He could have just created an independent blog called The Thoughts that wrote about the same poem. Dunno. I think it might be tied. Do you know? If GOLDFELS is the one who created this, perhaps he found it or was even the leader of the activist group. But we cannot conclude this. Not just yet. Oh, I immigrated to the nation in 1993. Relevant information on the man. Immigrants. Not useful immediately, but possibly you might come up in things later. So, we got a conversation. Cassandra and Joseph. Hey, you. Sorry about last night. I should have come over. I'm intrigued. How does this tie into GOLDFELS? I thought we were well, I mean, I wasn't sure if we were done with Cassandra or not, I guess. So, it's just the client is massively influential, could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. God, I'm such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm sorry. It's just such a big part of my life. Hello? You still upset? Maybe she's just not online. Maybe she's not looking at her phone. Maybe she got her phone turned off. Is it just me, or is it, you know, if I message someone or someone messages me, you know, I don't necessarily always or expect anybody to immediately respond within the first 30 seconds. Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. That didn't help us at all. There is another thing up here that hasn't even been unlocked yet. I don't know what that does. Bonton Police Database. Oh, we actually have a report on her now. And we also don't have what's his face popping up to tell us when these new things pop up each time as well. We have to keep an eye on what we've got to work with. So, hey, an updated police picture. Can we use... No, I can't update that. That should be relevant. That's like today or yesterday. Alright, fine, whatever. Assault on a police officer reconsidering? I don't know, I presume that's what that means. Charge. The suspect was arrested in a flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having the warrant announced and her rights read to her. Oh, that's all we know about this one? Okay, fine. Oh, he's just... Wait. Actually, no, I was going to say he's just written a new one. No, he hasn't written a new one. This is the previous entry that was... Yeah, these archived ones, normally, if you try and click on them, it's like, no, you can't look at this. What has changed? Because normally, if you click on that, yeah, that was 403 as well. And the only way we got to that was by clicking a link that was connected from entry 9. The entry in 9 linked into entry 1, and that's how we got into it before. Not that, you know, that's not how the internet works. If that page is 403'd, linking to it from that page should surely still be 403'd, right? I'm not misunderstanding how the internet works here, am I? Thoughts must change direction. Oh, wait, hang on. Thoughts must change direction. Oh, okay. So if I click on it from the front page of the website, I get 403, but if I just click on the direct link, I get in. Okay. Still not bothering with that profile picture. I'm not. I don't think that's... Okay, we got a few things to look at here. I don't think the profile picture's relevant. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture minds if only we could garner attention on thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza... Oh, hello! Which demonstration and when was this? Was this one where an event happened? Relevant events to the last episode? I may be. I feel obliged to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial goal that formed the group? Mentioned Thought held 3 demonstrations, recruited 2 students. I would have said more than just Thought held demonstrations. Thought held demonstrations at Freedom Plaza would probably be a more telling connection right there. 3 demonstrations. More interesting might be that 2 students seem to be involved. Also, it's like 2 of my students. Okay, Actually, Cassandra wasn't a student, was she? No. But who was the other guy? The guy that recruited her into Thought. Was he a student? So this guy must be... If he's talking about how he's recruiting students, he will be has to be a professor, right? At the college, university, whatever it was. What was it? Stelligan University. After, yeah. He must teach at Stelligan University, probably, right? Oh, that's right down there. My student, yeah, lecturer at Stelligan. That's what I needed. Yeah. That's unlocked a new document as well. What now? Stelligan? The same Stelligan where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences? I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggests that GOLDFELS was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan. Some of his students became involved at Thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? We need to identify the students and see who else is involved with the group. Well, I know one. I know I can find one of them. I'll halt my active engagement in this group. Okay. Upload complete. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. Let's read the middle paragraph, the one that I tiptoed around and didn't read, because it was big and yellow. Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter, as in are we true to the initial goal, is a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but in no way does that mean they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else thought, I feel responsible. Okay. So he's created the group, but it's kind of turned into something that he doesn't like. So these conflict apparently. Reacts with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought. Hinted at troubled past of thought. Feels responsible for troubled past. Hinted at troubled past of thought. Dang it. Feels responsible or... I don't... That's not right though, is it? Reacts with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought. That's not actually what's happening there though, is it? He does feel responsible for it, I think. Because when he says we let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred, being consumed by anger and hatred is the troubled past. He's not reacting with hatred and anger and hatred there to the troubled past. He's talking about the troubled past. So, that one, right? That one seems too easy. I don't feel like that's right, because that was too easy. I have to get to the bottom of this. Oh, we got... Oh, wow. Okay. Please reconsider. Guy heard there was only a goddamn cop. They had it coming for long. It was messy, I know, but all the way back I messed up organizing. But hell, look at the bright side. We made the news. This is what we wanted. What you wanted. Okay, by concerned one. So, okay. Yeah, they're not on the same page as GOLDFELS then. Yeah. Right, what new documents we got? We got Staligan University Memorial. Headlines highlighted. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. A couple of minutes ago, the Bonson Police Department reported an arrest in connection with the recent bombings been made. Okay. A couple of minutes ago, a young woman has been brought into custody thanks to the investigations of a special task force, police spokesman Kaufman said. However, how the woman is related to the bomb attacks, Kaufman did not cover. However, it is rumored the suspect is well known to the authorities by other incidents. No, she's not connected to the bombings. Well, she's connected, but not responsible. Connected is the right word. Not responsible, certainly not. Unless she did it unless she set it up ahead of time and it was all remote and automated. So, that's the front page of Staligan. Now we can just browse Staligan. Cool, they're the best public dining hall in the nation's bests. Wow, well that's relevant information to the case. Notable alumni is probably where we need to be looking. Legacy of a university is carried on by its most remarkable alumni. Catherine Delacroix. She's the, newly created Ministry of Security. I was going to say her name came up last time, yeah. Okay, cool. Orlando Bufford, CEO of one of the highest grossing online grocery trading companies, M. Carto. You don't think he's relevant to anything. Joseph Langley, there is a name we know. Opened his own law office in the city of Bonson some years after his graduation at Staligan. His law office is probably best known for having defended construction entrepreneur Elwood Hendricks in what gained public attention as the Lion's Share scandal. And Joanna McElroy. Oh wait, I'm not looking for things on Joseph Langley. I was like, oh, there's a portrait picture for Joseph Langley. Well, great, but I don't need him. I'm looking for GOLDFELS. And Joanna McElroy is on the eponymous daily TV show Ford McElroy's, in which she covers psychological family issues. Not relevant to us at all. These two are interesting, but not what we're here for. Courses. Does this okay. Okay. There was I wonder if they're going to mention the professors. Only in passing because he retired, apparently. Wait, was that... There's a profile picture. Oh, it is him! I was trying to his profile picture. I didn't believe it. I thought it was it's an online handle, right? You use it, if you're going to write some rabble-rousing, overthrow the government bloggy thing online and get a crowd to demonstrate and stuff, you probably, maybe, I don't know, especially with this sort of government, Big Brother watching you, maybe use a false name and false profile picture. That seems like that might help your cause, or at least, not get you immediately arrested. So... now we know what he looks like. I thought he must have, just picked a picture of some famous philosopher from history who was anti-establishment or something, and that's what it was. No, that's his picture. Okay, then. Being a luminary in his profession, Abraham GOLDFELS. Let's update his name. There we go. Abraham it is, well done. Gladly accepted the offered professorship in the field of media ethics at Staligan, from which he sadly retired in fall 2016. Yeah, let's update his profile. Do you notice the bombing location seems to be closely connected to Thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. Thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings. Which might imply, when it's a shot in the dark, we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a look at the past of each member of Thought, find out the locations of all the demos they've held, that might yield a hint. Why do I feel like this sort of thing that might be a matter of public record. I mean, I guess it is, and it's my job to troll for these things, but he's just kind of sitting there chilling, waiting for me to report in. I'm like, dude, you could Google this. You could totally Google this. Demonstrations usually get reported on. Fine. Professor GOLDFELS held a position as a journalist at Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers, and was also a chairman of Global Media Ethics Congress. Let's bring that up to date. Member of an ethical congress, just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist traits. That's a whole lot of information about GOLDFELS, yet only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people in his thought group, like the students. Hang on. And also Die Gedanken sind frei, The Thoughts Are Free, a modern-time declaration of independence towards mass surveillance, book written in 2014, a mere 3 years ago. In the context of the game, this is set in 2017. Now, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. Yeah, how about that? How about that, indeed? So, the attendee list. So, winter 2016-17? In none of those? They have different... What did he teach? What did he teach? Notable alum... No, it wasn't notable alumni. It was under courses. GOLDFELS. Media ethics. Media ethics. Okay. I guess that's just under media, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Brandon, Norma, George... when did he retire? No, it just says former lecturer at Stelligan. It doesn't say. Okay. Back. Yeah, presumably he retired before winter semester then. There we are. This is the last semester he taught. Showing 27 attendees of class number 58332, summer semester 16. Professor Abraham GOLDFELS. Okay. That's some names. That is some names. Is that a name we know? Jesus Victoris. Who is Harrison O'Donnell? Juliet KERRINGTON, we defo know. Because she's Cassandra's bestie. Or at least the person Cassandra protected from a police officer by, you know, stoving the police officer's brains in with a brick. We have seen this name before, haven't we? She was a friend of Ms. Watergate. Also appears she was a student of Abraham GOLDFELS. That's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss KERRINGTON. Ding, 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 ding. Connected to both of our current profile pictures, so... Okay, and O'Donnell Harrison. One related document. Harrison O'Donnell. We've seen that name connected to Ms. Watergate. I'll report this right away. We've authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell. There's some more work. Harrison and Juliet. These must be Abraham GOLDFELS students within thought. They must be? Just because we've seen the names before? I'm not even sure where we saw Harrison O'Donnell, but I presume it was Cassandra's timeline. Where was our rabble-rousing friend? Oh, there he is, Harrison O'Donnell. Oh, he was the guy who recruited Cassandra, right. Okay, yeah, we did see his name before, that's fine. I couldn't remember what his name was. I wouldn't say, if you'd asked me to figure it out, I wouldn't have said Harrison, I don't think. Alright, let's start with him. He's, suspect numero uno. He seems a rabble-rousing type. He's got piercings and spiky hair and sunglasses. That's the look of a terrorist, he says, stereotyping horrifyingly. Media punk. What does that even mean? Why did I just drag and drop things? I wasn't even paying attention. Occupation media punk. Sure. Also in the same band as Cassandra. And the cache. This post has been deleted by either. Deleted multiple posts from timeline. He's got something to hide. We have something to hide then, Mr. O'Donnell? Well, I just said he did. Cassandra, is everything alright? Now it is. Good riddance. What was it? I feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she's been attacked and just panicked. Now they'll have her ass for this. Is this in relation to... Oh, July 2016? Oh, this is... Oh, he does not post on this very much. Dang. Okay. He uses Facebook about as much as I do, which is like once a year. So... clearly talking about Cassandra. I feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she's been attacked and just panicked. Now they'll have her ass for this. She wasn't thinking entirely clearly. There was definitely some heat of the moment, emotions running high kind of deal, but panicked? I don't know if it's necessarily the right word. That's been deleted as well. Fascists turned this into a nightmare. People didn't do shit. The protest was peaceful until they showed up. So I guess this must have been around the time of the protest as well? I forget what date that originally was. They stormed the crowd and provoked what happened. You've been suffering from a bad case of self-censorship lately. What's happening on your timeline? That, I guess, is an alternative profile picture. Wait, no. Okay. Conflicting updates. Information there conflicting that What is that conflicting with? Oh no, that's telling me that that's the information I'm going to get. Right, I thought he was saying these two bits of information are conflicting. Like, no, they check out. Okay. So, him and Juliet in a relationship. Fair enough. Or potentially, probably, possibly in a relationship. This couple rocked the show, as it will rock the rest of the goddamn nation. But we don't know what that conflicts with, not yet. It might be something on Juliet's page. Maybe she posts on social media a little more than he does, and there's something that says they broke up or something. Thank you for taking me along, blah, 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 blah. Mike, why don't you just go and ask Juliet right away? No need for hiding. I provided a nose connection just for you, just to make you look as awesome. You want that? No, then off you fuck. What? I should probably have read through the previous posts. Thanks for taking me along. Didn't think I would be warmed so welcomely. Not my humble skills will be worth me coming along. If you got to flaunt it, you definitely got it, baby. Playing the strings of fancy guitar and the spotlights on stage suits you well, makes you look even more awesome. Thanks, Mikey. I should pursue that musical career before beginning my studies. So he's giving me headaches at the moment. Thank God it'll be over soon. Mike, why don't you just go and ask Juliet out right away? No need for hiding or anything. I could provide a nose correction just for you, make you look as awesome. You want that? Off you fuck. Oh, right, I see. So he's getting hot-headed that he was getting a little bit flirty, maybe. At least he thinks he was getting a bit flirty. Easily jealous. That's those are the two words I'm looking for, I guess. Easily jealous, sure. Calm down a bit. I don't think Mike meant to be flirty. Sorry, Harry went a bit over the top. I thought I was going to write this one day. First day at Stelligan. Feeling so elite makes me want to comb my hair. Any survival tips for my most valuable social network associates? It's Stelligan? Lose a bet? Okay. So, we're going to go check out Juliet's timeline. PR assistant at Rosen Tech. Oop, wrong profile. Okay. We've got a profile picture for her. That'll go on there nicely. We got a job for her. Coolio. We got a birthday for her. Bingo. Farview? Is Farview an actual place? Presume that must be an actual place. Cool. She has interests. Those interests are noted. They're also into the targets. And yeah, okay. Ah, you actually can dance. I got proof now. You still in bed. Da da da. Bored to death. Here, cupcakes. You know, I'm not so keen on going out late nights. Dislikes going out. Yeah, okay. Informations. Torture and cruelty. Cassandra Watergate engaged in torture. That's yeah, that's taking things out of context in only the way the government can. Ah, they mentioned torture on Facebook. This could not be in the context of tormenting somebody by wafting muffins under their nose and not letting them eat them. No, basically Cassandra actually waterboarded Juliet. That's what the government knows. Because she used the word torture. Good job, NSA. I'm not going to drag and drop that one. I don't think that one's relevant. I mean, the bit where they're both friends is probably relevant. Are they already connected? I mean, contacts. Cassandra Watergate in contact with. Oh, because she mentions, oh, she's a friend. Okay. Can we just, like, disable, like, half of this? We know that she's in contact. We haven't established that they're friends, so this now establishes that they're friends, but the torture bit is wrong. That's just wrong. There's no two ways about that.